What is up, YouTube? Juice is here with another video, and today we are going to do a Mortal Kombat roster. I'm going to be showing you guys a base roster that I created that I want for you guys to see, who I want to see on there. It's a week before the Summer Games Fest, so you guys know that we are going to get some gameplay finally. Hopefully we get some character reveals there as well, maybe like 1 or 2 characters revealed at the Summer Games Fest. I do think that the roster is going to be a lot bigger this time around. I'm pretty sure we're going to get like maybe a 27 to 30 character base roster. Hopefully that's what I'm thinking. So for today's video, I want to show you guys what I would like to see for the base roster. There's a mix of, you know, some 2D, some 3D characters. Hopefully we get new characters in there as well. But for today's video, I just want to show you guys what I was thinking and what my initial thoughts was. So if you guys like this video, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, let's get right into this video. Alright, so right here, guys, we have the base roster. Pretty much what I kind of did here was I put a lot of fan favorites that characters have been asked for, and then mixed them with some 3D era characters as well that didn't really get any shine like that. And I really want to just see a lot of these characters be reimagined, where their outfits and their designs look much better, their moveset, you know, is much better. Keep the originality of their moveset, but still add some new stuff to it, make the effects, the animations look great, all of that. You know, like so far how they've done the reimagining so far, it looks great. I love the basic look, the basic design. Scorpion and Sub-Zero's gi. Liu Kang, his outfit is great. Hopefully they fix his face model a little bit because it did look a little odd, but hopefully they fixed that and everything looks great. You know, Raiden is Japanese now, the way he's supposed to be. You know, they went back to that Oriental aesthetic, and I'm hoping that all of the music and the sounds just like the original Mortal Kombat games. Pretty much everything just being reimagined, you know, the stages, all of that. And so with this roster, pretty much I put a lot of characters that I feel should get a reimagine, you know, based off of their lore. You know, it needs to be a lot different, or it needs to be told differently, and we get kind of a more in-depth look at how they became who they've become. So hopefully they do the same thing with these 3D era characters on this roster and give them a chance to, you know, connect with those 2D era characters and build a storyline around them so that they become fan favorites just as well as these characters do. Alright, so this section of characters right here is the DLC. We have characters that I feel like should get reimagined, and they should get new outfits, they should get new moves, they should get a whole different background, but I don't think that they should have a chapter in the story, because I don't think that they would fit well with the other characters. They wouldn't have really a great part in the story, so it wouldn't make sense for them to get a full chapter. You know, like new Cybot, pretty much originally his story is him just being Sub-Zero but dead, and he got changed out by Quan Chi and whatnot. But I don't think that he should get a chapter in the story to talk about that origin, because that doesn't really matter to the story, and it doesn't connect him to any other characters in a significant way. So these characters to me should just be playable characters who has no part in the story really. Alright, so next we have this section of cameo characters. Pretty much all we know now is that they're a unique roster of characters who are assist based characters. So if they're a pop in and they do a combo, or they pop in and do a special move, this group of characters would fit perfect for that, because a lot of them have great moves that could be used for combos or be used for defense mechanisms. But I don't think that they should have a part in the actual roster to play, because some of these characters, they're not really requested as much. They're not really characters that are fan favorites. They're more so just characters that people would play, test out their moves to see how they play, but eventually end up playing someone else. So maybe they can have a part in the game as a cameo, and that allow them to be able to kind of use their moves to help aid you in combos or help aid you in defense to play an offensive or a defensive game. Alright, so now this final section is the story mode characters. So with the story mode characters, these are pretty much just bosses. These are just the characters I feel like that should not be playable. They should not be a cameo. They're just strictly characters that has a big part in the story mode, like your Shao Kahns or like your Kotal Kahn. Now the only reason I have Kronika in this list is because pretty much Kronika had a big part in the story on 11. She was a Titan, and she was the keeper of time and things like that. And now that this is Liu Kang's new era, he's the keeper of time. But I'm pretty sure that Kronika is still around and she's still a part of the story mode. So by her being in the story, there could be a conflict between her and Liu Kang, both trying to rewrite time back and forth and they're messing up each other's timeline, things like that. I think that would be the only reason why our Chronicle would have a part in the story. But the rest of these characters, I think they will have a good part in the story mode, just should not be playable and they shouldn't be a cameo character. Alright, so this section right here is the deleted characters. These characters are trash. They had no point in the story. They didn't really impact the game in a big way, so it was just like, why have them? You know, if they're not gonna make a point, if they're not gonna make a difference in the game, then we don't need them. You know, they either had a really childish design, or they were like a meme character. You know, like your Meat or your Mocap. You know, it was just like, those are characters that are meme characters to me. They just filled spaces and they were funny characters. They didn't really have a serious role in the game, or they didn't really have a big part in the game. So it was just like, okay, we don't need them. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this list of my base roster. If you agree with it, if you don't agree with it, just comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, you know, but definitely make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, you share the channel, you know, and we're on the road to 500 subscribers, so that's only possible if you guys hit the subscribe button and you share my channel. Thank you. Juice is here and Juice is out.